gentlemen, to another episode of Mark Talks Football. And today, as you can tell, I am a little bit different. It's been 2-3+ weeks since the last time I recorded on this channel, and since then, as you can see, there is a new intro. Not only is there a new intro, I have a new microphone, which will make sure that this content sounds better. I'm going to keep hitting it because it's right in front of my bella. So, it's going to sound better, it's going to be better. We're going to show more of what the Football Manager game looks like as well. So I'm going to get rid of the banner around the sides, and you're going to just see my face in the bottom corner, which make it look a little bit better. Been testing out a lot of things on both channels, how to make it a little bit better, and how to make it more entertaining for you guys. So that's what we're going to be doing. The next upgrade will be for a new camera, a little bit better, and after that will be a better computer in the future to try and get more stuff in Football Manager. I'm very limited in what I can do right now, but that is all part and parcel of trying to learn and develop and go forward. We are a very new channel, trying to get the best content we can. Ignore me, I'm just trying to put my glasses on so I can actually fucking see what I'm doing. Right, it has been a while since I've played the Reading save, okay, so let me just tell you a little bit of backstory. So I recorded loads of videos, as you guys know. I'm going to keep hitting that mic, so I do apologise. I recorded loads of episodes because I was going on holiday to Rhodes. The date we were meant to be leaving, there was a wildfire. And when we had the wildfire, they cancelled all the flights. It was for my 30th, so I wasn't able to go. So I couldn't do any other videos because of all the stuff that went on. We were planning on maybe going somewhere else, never happened. So it's sort of me been chilling away in the background, trying to sort of come up with some ideas, or just sort of chill out with the family and stuff like that over the summer, and try and work out what to do. As you can see on this channel, we are still doing match day vlogs. Completely different to, well, it's the same of what we've been doing, but a little bit more content, a little bit more on the pitch and talking to you guys a bit more. I had a couple of people come up to me as well and speak to me about my videos, which was really nice and gave me a big ego at the same time. But my brother was there, and yeah, it was nice that that person come up. I can't remember your name, but I know that you said you watch my Football Manager videos, and you're doing Football Manager as well. So I wanted to thank you for coming up to me the first game of the season, sort of talking to me about how you're getting on with your save and what we're doing on mine and how I feel. So it's been great. So the last time I spoke to you guys, we are going into the final days and we finished the season. So now we are in the Champions League. We will be playing the new format on Football Manager of what's been going on in the Champions League. And we have made some incredible signings. We had a lot of money, and I have basically spent it. Not all of it, there is still money left over, but we have sold people, we have brought players in. So we're going to go through the transfers, we're going to see how we get on as well. I'm going to show you the new signings, show you what's been going on behind the scenes as well. With a takeover that's apparently meant to be happening as Dai Young. I think he's still in charge of this club overall. I'm just going to have a look while I talk as well. Yeah, he's still in charge of the club, but he wants to make take a step away so new owners can come in and take over. We've added some staff as well. We got a very big staff now. Going into this new season, at the moment are we the best staff? No, we're nowhere near the staff. We've still got a lot more physios and that to bring in, not physios, scouts to bring in. Let me just show you who we've got and what's been going on now. So here we go. So as you can see here, we have Mark Bowen is still here. He's still director of football. We've got Mike Rigg, who is the technical director. I still need to bring in another 5 scout members. It says that we're 1 over on the physios, but I don't really care. 2 over on the coaches, but we're not changing the staff of the coaches because we need that. If I need to take them down and bring other people in that could be better, then I will have a deep dive into that. But I haven't really looked at this for a little while because I've just been making transfers and to try and bring in players that are going to bring us forward a lot more. As you can see here, Tom McIntyre will be leaving. He will be leaving to either Ipswich, Hull or Nottingham Forest. They have all offered the same amount of final end fee. But at the same time, we don't need. He's 27. We're not going to put a sell-on clause into that as well. Tom Holmes has left Leeds and gone to Crystal Palace on this save as well. And we got money out of that with the sell-on clause that we put into his contract as well. So let's go through all of the players that I've left. As you can see here, Miguel Aziz has left on a free to Marseille. He was always going to leave. I didn't really have much plans for him, and he wasn't playing much, and he was the end of his contract, and I needed him around to the end of the season, but we got him on the free, lost him on the free, so it's not real massive big deal. Tyrese Campbell has left, of money rising up to £20 million, which I'm very happy we got money in. A few youngsters are also going out on loan as well, a lot of loanees, so we've done that. If you look over in the ins, this is just recently, we lost a young goalkeeper that I wanted to bring in, but we sent him out on loan. So I brought in 2 players from Brazil. This one is the centre-back who will be on the bench, but can be going in the future, has real high potential in the future. Only 21 years of age, really good stats overall. We brought him for around about 13 million, and he's currently worth 30. So that's a good one. And another one, Naldo, a goalkeeper from Brazil, 19 years of age, is just a backup at the moment for Connor Boyce-Clark, as he is the main guy moving forward. But we have made some excellent signings. So let's go through the first team. As you can see, there might be someone standing out to you already. The legend has returned, but we're going to go through to our first centre-back we have brought in. Morato from Benfica. Cost us quite a bit of money, 29 million. And he is already worth about 44. Will be the main centre-back pairing with Nathan Collins as well, as I liked his stuff. But Nathan Collins, Ruth is staying with us as well, playing that inverted wing-back role that we play very well. Played 17 times for us last season, got 1 goal, did well. But this is his season now to sort of kick on and show everyone why he is worth the £20 million that we pay for him. Nick is still here. Cascade is now back from his long-term injury that he had. He was out for 8 months with a damaged cruciate ligament. He is now back. He is going back into his central role that I wanted to play him. Femi Aziz is here, and the legend is back. Michael Elise is back. There was a relegation release clause in his contract of 38.5 million. I went, oh, okay. I need a bit of me. I need a bit of him. So we've brought him in. There is a release clause, a minimum if anyone wants to buy him for 80 million. I'm going to go through some of the players as well to show you their release clauses. I think I put one in him. It's been a long time since the last time I played this save. Been about 3 weeks, so I've got to try and remember everything I've done. So Morato has an 80 million pound, 77 million pound release clause. The Wonder Boy that we brought in last season for a lot of money, for 104 million. He does have a release clause of 180 million, so we will make money back. Nicholas Jackson, we've got a bit of a problem. He will not sign a new deal. It runs out in 3 years, yes I know, but I want to get rid of the release clause we've got at the moment. At the moment, it's £60 million in a higher division, and I wanted to add in a new one where it was about £100 million, 120, 130, 150 million pound release clause. But he will not enter negotiations because Tottenham and Atletico Madrid are interested. Until that interest goes, we cannot do anything with him, which is a little bit of a worry. Enzo's now on the bench, as you can see. Jar Meatloaf is still here as well. We brought this player in last season as well for $1 million from Boca Juniors, which I'm very happy with the deal that we got him for that. We brought another central defensive midfielder who can also play centre-back for Valladolid. A very, very good player who I feel like he's 23 years of age. We didn't spend a lot of money, 20 million we paid for him, which is quite a good deal as he's going to be playing as the Regista sort of defensive midfielder, the cover for when our player gets injured, and I feel like he could do a really, really good job for a backup. We've got a lot more games this year. We have Champions League football this year as well. We've also got all the cup games as well, so we've got a lot of games that he will be able to play in the league or in the cup. Fabrizio Diaz is now on the bench because Cascade is back. Oscar Pereira is now on the bench because we got Michael Elise. I feel like Michael Elise will be more suited to that role. Jacob Ramsey's here, and we've also brought in a new striker. The replacement for Tyrese Campbell is Brian Robbie. 18 million. So basically the money we received from Roma, we have spent it on this guy. I felt this could be a really good high profile. He was at Ajax. He's done well at Ajax, getting a few goals. Best season was in the 2020 young for the main Ajax team. He roughly around about 15, 20 goals, and he's on the bench going forward from there as well. So we're doing well. With the transfer front as well, we're getting more money in. We're also expanding the stadium. If I could show you, I will. It takes forever sometimes. So, board. I can't remember where you bloody find it. Here we go. So we're increasing the revenue to now. Now is 85% of the player sales we now get. Which is great. We've got coaching courses. We've also bought the stadium as well. The stadium is ours, so we have bought it, which means that we can do any development we want within reason, and that if we ever sell the club, it will stay with the club. That is one of the biggest talking points right now in Reading FC in real life, is the stadium. We need help with that. We're also in the progress of improving the stadium, and we are planning to expand the stadium to around about 35,000, it may be more, 37,000 seater stadium. Because if you look at the fixtures last season, as you can see, we'll go through the fixtures in a minute. If you look at all the home games we played, bar a couple, we sold out every single home game. So we need to make more revenue in. We are third from bottom at the moment with revenue for our clubs making on a match day as well. So we need to bring that up a lot more. And that was a bit of an issue that I found with us moving forward. So at the moment, our facilities, we got an exceptional academy coaching, which I like. Good youth recruitment, we're trying to bring that up as well. We've got a state-of-the-art training ground, which we desperately needed, and we've got an excellent youth facilities, and we're one. According to the reports, to buy Reading at the moment is around about 600 million, according to what the report of them was saying about what they want to do with the club. So that's good. That could be great. 24,000, hopefully go up. Affiliated clubs, we've got one in America and Salisbury. I might be looking to get another youth for a lower league, like a League 1, League 2, and maybe another one abroad, so we can get that more of that commercial income abroad as well, and we can make friendlies with them and try and bring in more revenue to this club. We've got a good foundation of what we're doing, and we need to bring it forward moving forward. But as you can see here, we've got lots of competitions we're going to be playing in this season. We've got 4 different competitions. We've got the Premier League, we got the UEFA Champions League, we got the Emirates FA Cup, and we got the Carabao Cup, which we will be playing in. We find out the league phase in September. The first game will be in September. So the next episode will be our start of our Champions League journey moving forward. So this is exciting times. This is our friendlies we had as well. We played Basingstoke, then we went to America, where we beat Inter Miami, played against Atlanta, beat them as well, beat New England, and then we played like a friendly in America against Leon and destroyed them 5-0. So happy with that. Then we had a little tournament here as well, cup tournament, league tournament as well. We played Borussia Mönchengladbach, beat them 3-1. Then we played Ellis, beat them 7-0. And then we went away from home, beat them 4-0. So today we're going to be playing 2 games. We're going to be playing Southampton, and we're going to be playing Leicester. And then the next episode, it depends on when the Champions League is. I will let you know, and then we will come back to play our very first game in the Champions League. Look, as I said at the start of this save, we will not be finishing this unless, I said if we win the Champions League, we finish it, but we got to the Champions League a lot fucking quicker than I thought we would. So what we're going to be doing as well is we will be, if we win the Champions League this season and we don't win the Premier League, it will be until we win both trophies in the same season. And then we will come up with a different save until the end of Football Manager 23, and we will find a way of getting that done. But thank you guys ever so much for watching so far. If you don't know about YouTube or their algorithm, the more people like it, the more people comment, the more people watch it. So if you guys could please smash that like button and hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I know there's about 65% of my audience that watch this are not subscribed already, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you will get instant notification for when one of our videos go live, and we will be able to do that moving forward. So let's get into the very first game of the season. We need to make a few changes here. So the goalkeeper, I don't play with two goalkeepers, I don't play with two centre backs either. So let's move all of these up. Let's bring the strikers and everyone else in. Which a good thing about the central defensive midfielder, he's also very, very capable at playing centre back as well. So if anything really bad happens, so that's 11 players. You normally need 12 for the Champions League. So I might find at the end of the transfer window a little diamond gem that we haven't put out on loan and try and do it. But look at this, most of the ages under the age of 25 and under for the first team, which is amazing to see. And to see as well, you will be seeing this after the Cheltenham game, which is the Monday after. Thank you, microphone, for hitting. The Monday after the Cheltenham game. But we recently went to play against... we played Cheltenham. We got Stevenage on the Saturday. But went to the Cheltenham game, and the average age of the team was like 22. And it is absolutely incredible to see this young Royals proving that the older generation need to sort it out. Another thing I wanted to show you as well is a little bit of the youth players here. There might be some that are leaving, but we are absolutely cranked out as well. So here is the under-21s team. Noel Hunt doing an absolutely exceptional role with Peter Scott in there as well. We've got David Unsworth as well that's in there. Michael Donaldson, who's around as well, doing that, as well as the under-18s. We need to bring them up a little bit, get a couple of me. But we got Alex McCarthy, who retired, who was our mainstay goalkeeper last season, but has now retired, and he has taken up the goalkeeping role for the under-18s to try and learn from there. And Andy Carroll is obviously down there as well, and teaching the kids how to be a big, sexy, Geordie bastard. But I will do all of this stuff and that. I normally try and get through the transfer window, the end of the transfer window, and then work out what to do with the staff moving forward, because it makes my life a lot fucking easier. So let's get into it. Happy with that? Let's do this. Michael Olise, the bowler. As of recording this today, I'm recording this on the Thursday the 17th. He was meant to be going. Chelsea signed a new 4-year deal with Crystal Palace. Apparently we still do have a percentage sale on that. So now when he goes to Bayern Munich for 70 million, we will probably get about 7 million. I think it's 10%, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, here we go. So we're up against Southampton. He's just gone to Chelsea. He's at West Ham. He's at Newcastle. He's still there. I think he's still there. I'm going through them to see if I know him. Armand Broja. I think he's still at Chelsea. But yeah, Che Adams, still there. How Che Adams is still there is beyond belief, in my opinion. But back to doing the 2D. I've been playing 3D on my other saves. Away from this because of the recording. It does not like it. So here we go. First match. We've been playing some good football in pre-season. I normally watch some of the games to see how it goes. But yeah. Here we go. You can see all the names now of all the players. I've added them in. But if we went 1-0 down in 26 seconds, I was going to throw my shit. If you don't like all of the names for all the players on there, let me know and I can take them off. But it's up to you. Nice pass back. Here we go. We're all learning each other again. Few world-class players here. Ryan Toucher, he's in. We are 1-0 up in a minute against Southampton. If this is things to come, this is going to be a very exciting season for us. Lovely little pass there by Aziz over the top. Walker-Peters had no chance. And Bozanus gets beaten. Shouldn't get beaten there for a goalkeeper, to be honest. Right. 1-0, but we are now second in the league. Man United obviously won 1-0 against Everton in their opening game of the season. Yeah, looks like it. Well, they won by a goal. So it has been 14 minutes, and since that goal, nothing has happened. Kelvin is still here. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 now. 4 academy graduates are now in the first team. Which is great to see. We keep picking those academy graduates. Nicholas Jackson not playing well. Maybe his mindset is on leaving somewhere else. I am not putting him up for sale. I refuse. Not going to lie. I absolutely refuse to put him up for sale in anything. Because that man is the love of my life. And I refuse to lose him. Just going to quickly change the camera. There we go. That's a bit better. You can see a little bit more. And watch us concede now. Oh, no. Are we going to go on the counter? No. Lavia gets it back to Walker. Peters swings it in the back post. Kelvin out. Here we go. Can we hit on the counter attack now? Collins back in the middle. Cascade. Femi Aziz back to Elise. Nice little passing around here. I have used this formation in other saves and it is a bit overpowered. But at the same time, I do not care. Right. Corner kick routine. Is this going to work? No one gets... Nick gets it back in. It's floating around the box, but no one's able to get on the end of it. And we are going into half-time looking like we're going to be 1-0 up. It's okay. We've had a lot of shots, not only on target, but I'm happy with the shots that we're having. 11 shots in total, 5 on target. It's good to see so far. There's not much I can do at the moment. I'm not changing anything. They've only had 2 shots with 1 on target. We're keeping the possession as well. So that's good to see. If they were having more shots, I'd be a little bit worried. Let's drop it down a bit to balance, to try and maybe get other people involved, if that helps. Maybe get that percentage rating a little bit higher than what it is. But it's coming up to the 60th minute. Nicholas Jackson is going to be coming off for Brian Bobbery. Michael Elise is not having a good game so far, so we're going to bring him on for Jacob Ramsey. I know you've got an assist, but I'm worried about that yellow card, so I'm going to take you off. We'll make one more change as well. Ruth is going to come off for Valentin Barocco. So that's 4 changes we're making at the 60th minute. Let's just praise the team, get the confidence up, make them feel like I love them. You know I love you. Now get some fucking goals. So since we've got a little bit more balance, they're getting a little bit more shots off of the back, but our defence looks a little bit more solid than what it was last season, which is against Southampton. It's when we go up against the big boys, we want to see lovely through ball to Jacob Ramsey. Good save there by Gazanas Bazanu. Gazan Bazanu. Don't know why my language turns different. Anyway, Oscar Pereira does a nice little. He's on the ball now. Lovely over the top to Brian Bobby, and he's in. The Bobster, and he gets it in 1-0. Remember as well, I know Nicholas Jackson is my love of my life, and I will do anything for him. But if Brian Bobby comes in and starts scoring, we will be making a change. And we will be bringing the Bobster in to start if he carries on scoring. We've got 15 minutes left, 2-0 up. There is a plane outside that sounds really fucking low. Baby, come down, come down. Oh, he's gone through to Podence and somehow gets the ball in the net. Oh, this just does not feel like it's going to win. We're not going to win this now. Right. Let's go a little bit cautious. Kelvin needs to come off for Meatloaf. Not going to lie, I forgot who Meatloaf was. Fucking hell. Oh, thank God. Here we go. Oh, the lovely to find a little bit of space there. They're going really pressing really quick here, Southampton. So there's going to be a lot of open spaces and hits the crossbar. Oh, you bastard. You bloody, bloody bastard. Right. We've got 5 minutes left of this game. I want to do something that I didn't do enough last season, and I don't do enough of it. Waste the fucking time. Hopefully Football Manager do not bring in the real life 25 minutes added on at the end, because it will give me such a panic attack. Oh no, thank God for Connor Boyce-Clark. Great save there into the 86th minute, the back post. It goes Traore again, back out wide to Ward-Prowse. Meatloaf is there to take the ball away. What a player. What a man. Come down. Come on. We have got 3 minutes left to finish this game off. Can it be done? We have won the first game of the season 1-0. It is going to be brilliant. Right, hopefully we will find something else out now. But we're going to play one more game. I haven't played this save for a very long time. So we're going to play another game. Next up, we have got Leicester at home, our first home game of the season. So let's see how that goes, and I will see you guys for that game next. Right, since the last time I spoke to you, Tom McIntyre has now left for £4.3 million. He has gone to Hull. 4.2 million. He has gone to Hull. He was in the final year of his contract. I wasn't going to renew it. I didn't think he was good enough for this team. So he has left the club moving forward. But at the same time, it's a good move for him. Hull do quite well in this in the saves that I have. And he is going to a championship club who are top of the league at the moment, won their first game of the season. So he will be going to a team maybe mid-table. Who knows with Hull? You never know with them on their save. But we're going into this game now. That's the qualifiers for the Champions League. So now we're going into this game against Leicester. Keeping the same team as normal. Michael Elise still needs time to bond with his team, which is great to see anyway. And then bonding with the striker as well, so that'd be nice for him as well. But Enzo's got interested from West Ham. He's interested by Atletico Madrid. Tottenham have given up, so once they go, they go. They're interested in a loan, but I will not be loaning him out. But this is good to see. We've got 2 players outside. Yeah, that's fine, because we're going to be playing a lot of games this season. And the Champions League is very different. I don't know whether you have or haven't played the Champions League in this save or in this game, but it is very, very weird because it's not the group system anymore. It's a massive group, so you play against loads of different teams. It takes a lot longer. If you haven't played it, I'll show you it and we'll go more depth into it if you haven't seen it before. But this is going to be a very long, hard season for us this year, and we've just got to try and carry on and maintain what we've got and what we're going to be doing moving forward, and then seeing how it goes from there. But let's just hope we can do something this year. Yeah, come on. Manifest it. We can win it. This is like AMSL. I fucking hate that. Right. 20 minutes in and fuck all was happened and we've really got injured. Oh. Potential. That man is injured more than I have hot dinners. It is not, because I eat a lot. Right. It's easy sob anyway. Fabrizio Diaz has been playing that role all last season anyway, when Cascade was out injured. But at least he takes a free kick and hits. What a save that is there by their goalkeeper. Bringing it out there. Goes for the front post. Doesn't get it. Morato's there. Is he going to pass it back to Ruth? Ruth back to no one, because we don't know what's going to happen. Right. Come on, let's encourage them. We've got this. Jackson looks like he might have picked up a little bit of a knock. So we'll see what he's saying and what he's doing at half time, and then we'll go from there. If Bobby has to come on, then we'll bring on Bobby there. But we've had more shots than them. They haven't even had a single shot this half. Not really dominating possession. Not much is going on. Far from pleased. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to take him off. So that's 2 subs in the first 45 minutes we've had to make. Fuck. But it is what it is. A little bit annoying, but we can't do much about that. Right, Diaz. Long ball over the top to Bobby. Swings it into Aziz, makes it 1-0. Bobby is making a statement to be first team striker, where Nicholas Jackson is more worried about his move to Atletico Madrid. But Atletico Madrid haven't put a bid in, and they know who the price that I want, and if they don't match it, he will not be leaving. But lovely ball in, lovely little flick there by Aziz to make that 1-0. And here we go again. Now they're going to get on the jolly now and try and get back into this. Ball over the top. Collins deals with it really well. Nick to Morato to Ruth. To Morato to Diaz. Diaz out wide to Ryan. Tries to get over the top to Bobby but doesn't make it. Ryan doing a lovely little press in there. Diaz back. And oh, those intercepted by... Oh, and he's off. He is so off. Down to fucking 10 men. Elise's not doing well, so we might take... Gotta take Elise off. Bring Enzo on. Players that are struggling as well. Ryan's not doing very well. So we're going to bring on Oscar Parada. Make a couple more changes. I think I'm only allowed to make one more substitution during the game now. I can't remember how this works. It's so confusing. Right, playing out from the back. Get the ball going. Lovely little press there. I have found when we play this... And Bobby has scored again, making it 2-0 in the 50th minute. Fucking come on. Come on. I'm so sorry to people that are wearing headphones and it's really loud. I don't really know what I'm doing with this microphone. I set it up today and I play with it a lot. And you can hear it when I hit it, look. I need to learn not to touch it. Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Oh, what a... That was a header. That was a fucking rocket of a header. Right, Ruth tries to get it back. Doesn't. Oscar Pereira. Nick with a lovely ball over the top. What are they going to do with it? Oh, nice little pressing there by the Royals. We will fight. Lovely ball over the top. Gomez is there out wide to Thomas. Kelvin blocks it. Does it again. Barnes back in the middle. Is that Mario Gomez? As in the Mario Gomez? Apparently there's no Gomez. Am I being... Are you blind? Nick. Good trying to do it. Ruth does well to get back out. Boubacar Kamara swings it back in. Drake. I literally thought that said Drake. But Pascal Dakar is there. Maximilian Gomez. That is the Gomez I'm thinking of, isn't it? Isn't that the one that played for Celta Vigo? Alright, we're dropping back a bit now. It is going to annoy me if I don't find out if this is the one from Thingamabob. It is the one. That's all I wanted to know. I didn't really care about the rest. But let's have a look at the heat map, how we're doing. Passing network, basically passing it around the sides. And in the middle, the striker's not really getting much. And that's one of the things with this formation I found. Is if you're a striker in this team, all you need to do is latch on to the end. If you're one of those that needs to hold the ball up and pass it around, you're going to really struggle in this team. Nick is dead. Bring you on for your debut in this team as well. So it's quite hard if you're a player that likes the ball at feet. But if you're not a player that likes to run in behind, to get on the latch at the end of things and score, you're going to have a long day at the office. And that's what I found with my strikers so far. But this is a great win. I am very, 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 very happy. 2-1 win. Right, we're going to be finishing the end of August here. Please tell me you're not the manager of Leicester. Oh my God. He's out for 3 weeks. You're banned for at least one match. You get half a week's wages ban. I'm going to appeal the decision because why fuck not? But Brian Bobby's going to be coming into the lineup to see how he does starting from the beginning. Going to have to bring a couple of youth players up to put on the bench as well to sort out the striker situation, the injuries we've got. But that's actually... I'm not worried. I'm not bringing Ricky Jada-Jones in. I want to sell him. But who was the other player injured? I fucking remember now. Cascade, Nicholas Jackson, and Marathi. So we're going to bring you in because I feel like you could do maybe a good job behind the striker. You go good. So you're going to come up to the senior team. Ivan Drago is coming up as well. Maybe do the midfield position as well. And then if we've got a defender on the bench anyway, so Ricky Jada-Jones needs to leave. I've loan listed him, transfer listed him. No one fucker wants him. But I'm not worried whatsoever. We will get into that and move forward. But when I come back, will be the first game of the Champions League. Maybe Manchester City in there as well. Big game against them as well. So I will see you there, guys, for the next episode. So thank you guys ever so much. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you make it rain. Make sure you do everything you can. My name's been Mark. You guys have been amazing.